Let me be the first to say I am enjoying my Pixel Fold, but today I wanted to talk about some of the features missing on this device that would undoubtedly improve the experience for everyone. Google often markets these phones as devices that get better over time, and I have a few hopes and dreams for features that can be hopefully added via an Android update or maybe a feature drop down the road. So without wasting any more time, let's take a look at the top features I think are missing on the Pixel Fold. Our Android coverage today has been made possible with the help of Roborock. Roborock is most known for their intelligent, automatic robot vacuums with a huge focus on a simple-to-use, dedicated app. When using the dedicated Roborock app to control your vacuum, you'll be able to build a virtual layout of your home, set no-zone areas, and plan ahead with a daily cleaning routine. Plus, the dedicated app will also allow you to check the maintenance status and operate the vacuum with a virtual remote control. The Roborock dedicated app is widely compatible with other devices in their lineup. If you want to learn more, stick around to the end. Personally, I'm not a Samsung guy, but one huge feature the Pixel Fold should steal directly from Samsung is a Dex-Like Competitor, and Chrome OS is a perfect candidate in my opinion. The way I see it, foldables are supposed to appeal to the power users out there, and having the ability to hypothetically turn your Pixel Fold into a Chrome OS desktop of sorts would be really useful for a lot of people. With this kind of feature, the Pixel Fold could truly be the 3-in-1 replacement for your phone, tablet, and laptop. I can see power users, students, and traveling professionals use this as a tool, and would add another huge selling point to the Pixel Fold. Chrome OS is already a highly functioning operating system anyway, and personally, I'm a bit surprised we haven't seen anything like this come from Google much sooner. But I am hoping that this can be somehow added in a future update. Now, this next feature is one that I myself have wondered why we haven't seen it sooner, and that's being able to set your own app pairs for multitasking. During my month with the Pixel Fold, I started multitasking a lot, primarily for note-taking and consuming some kind of educational video or article. What infuriated me was how often I was restarting a new multitasking session instead of just picking up where I left off 30 seconds ago. It would simply be a convenient quality of life change to always have an option to open YouTube and Google Keep, or Chrome and Google Keep, or just whatever my two most used apps are. This would remove an extra step from my workflow and would definitely make me more inclined to multitask on this device. Rumor has it this may come in the Android 14 update, but officially, we don't have any news to share just yet. Moving on, something that would make the Pixel Fold experience better for a lot of people would be the ability to resize apps in tablet mode. Right now with the Pixel Fold, letterbox apps can be either pushed to the left or right, otherwise you can use the app in portrait mode. Truthfully, it doesn't really bother me at all to put apps in portrait mode. The issue that I have is that other foldables have a third option to resize the app entirely, which allows for the best fit possible while in landscape mode, and as a consumer, I just want the choice to be able to do the same. Whether it's a toggle to switch into a forced full screen or a window that you can resize as needed, just anything to allow me to take full advantage of the inner display. If there's anything that the Motorola Razr Plus taught me with their cover screen, it's that giving users the choice is the best way to go about it. Speaking of choice though, that brings me to my next major feature missing on the Pixel Fold, and that's Pixel Launcher improvements across the board. The Pixel Launcher is as bare bones as you can get, and it's been that way since the first Pixel device all the way in 2016. And with Google getting into foldables, it honestly just feels a lot worse. I made a video on my top 3 Pixel Fold launchers a while back, and it was nice to have the ability to add an icon pack or create a completely separate interface for the internal screen than you would for the cover screen. And just general basic features are missing too, like hiding apps in the app drawer, more than 3 home screen grid icons, gesture support, and I don't even want to get started on removing Google widgets because I feel like I talk about it constantly at this point. Even if you omit customization features, what about just general tweaks to make the launcher more efficient while in tablet mode? Of course, you can use a launcher, but trust me, I've looked and support is not super great for foldables at this time. To be clear, I'm not saying the Pixel Launcher is bad per se. Overall, it's a smooth, stable, quality experience, which is most important at the end of the day. On the other hand, the Pixel Launcher is so close to perfection that adding some of these customization features would be that final push to greatness. Next up is simpler screenshots. I know it might not seem like a big deal, but just bear with me for 1 second here. Right now, when unfolded, you can only take a screenshot by doing this super awkward two-handed maneuver to hit the power button and the volume down button, or you can swipe up to the recents menu and hit that screenshot text. Overall, this isn't bad, but I've used a ton of phones in my day, and there's a lot of really good ideas already out there. Samsung has the swipe with a palm gesture, OnePlus has a 3-finger swipe, and even Motorola has thought this through with their hold 3 fingers on the display maneuver. In general, there's plenty of easy, one-motion gestures to take a screenshot, and I hope that Google figures something out soon for the Pixel Fold. To be fair, buried in the settings, you can find a feature where double tapping the back of the device will take a screenshot, but I accidentally trigger this way too often, and a dedicated on-screen gesture I feel like would just be better for everyone. One last major feature missing on the Pixel Fold is the floating app windows. Technically, the Fold already has this, but it's partially broken and still in the development phase. If you want to test it out, you can go to the developer options and select enable freeform windows. From here, you have the ability to open any app in this windowed mode overlaid on your home screen. A lot of other manufacturers have had this for a while now, and as for the Pixel Fold, I feel like it's a really simple feature that many people like using, or at least like to have it if they need it. I personally don't see myself using this too often. However, I can see power users, or really anyone that needs to quickly access small bits of info, to get a lot of use out of this if implemented correctly. Hopefully, we can get the full version of this freeform window soon, because I'm sure a lot of users would really like it. Even with these missing features, I'm still enjoying my Pixel Fold a lot at the end of the day. I know that this is Google's first ever foldable, and with this video, I really just wanted to give feedback more than anything else. Which brings me to my favorite part. If you have any suggestions as well for what features you'd like to see on the Pixel Fold someday, leave a comment and let me know. No matter how crazy or out there it may seem, you never know how many people might feel the same way as you do, so share your ideas. I would love to see what you guys have in mind. Either way, this has been everything that I wanted to share regarding my hopes for the future of the Pixel Fold. This has been Jordan Floyd with 9 to 5 Google. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Our Android coverage today is brought to you by Roborock. If ease of use is important to you, Roborock has you covered with their dedicated app built specifically for their robot vacuums. With the dedicated app, you can take full advantage of your Roborock vacuum by building a virtual layout, planning a daily schedule, and setting no-go zones. On top of that, you can use the app to customize specific cleaning tasks, check the maintenance status, or even use remote control operation, all with a few quick taps. Huge thank you to Roborock for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you in the next one.